Hello students, today we will discuss about the maps. Maps are actually the depiction of the whole earth or the part of the earth on a plain piece of paper. So today we will discuss first of all the characteristics of maps. All maps are reductions. All maps are reductions. And number two characteristics is all maps are communicative. All maps are communicative. The third characteristic is all maps are functional. Number four characteristics is all maps are record of facts. The fifth characteristics is all maps are presentation of spatial relationships. And number sixth characteristics is all maps are dimensionally systematic. So these are the characteristics of maps. All maps are reductions, all maps are communicative, all maps are functional, all maps are record of facts, all maps are presentation of spatial relationships, and all maps are dimensionally systematic. Now we will discuss about the essentials of map making. What is required to make the map? The most essential things are the scale of the map. Scale of the map is very important for map making. Number two, directions are also very important in map making, and projections are also very important in map making. And the science, the study of map making is called the cartography. This is the study of map making. Now the types of maps or the classification of maps. Maps can be classified on various bases. So first, on the basis of scale, maps are classified as cadastral maps. Number two is topo maps, topographical maps, topo maps. Number three is wall maps, and number four is atlas maps. First two category, cadastral maps and topo maps, are large scale maps, and these two are small scale maps. Large scale maps are drawn to show small areas at a relatively large scale, and small scale maps are drawn to show the large areas, for example atlas maps and wall maps. Now the second classification, it is based on the function. On the basis of function, maps can be classified into two categories: physical maps, and number two is cultural maps. Physical maps and cultural maps. Number one, physical maps. These can be further divided into various categories. Number one, astronomical maps. Number two, orographical maps. Number three, geological maps, shows the rock ages. Number four, climatic maps. Number five, natural vegetation maps. And number 6, soil maps. the maps that shows the physical features of any particular place. Number 2 is cultural maps. Cultural maps can be classified into various categories. Population maps, which shows the population of the world or any particular area of the world. Economic maps. Economic maps shows the crops, agriculture, industries of any particular area. Political maps shows the political boundaries of the countries. Number 4 is military maps used in military purposes. Number 5 is historical maps. Historical maps. Number 6, social maps. And number 7, land utilization maps. How we utilize our land. Next classification is based on the technique of map making. How we make the map. That is called the technique of map making. According to this, maps can be classified as dot maps, mainly used to show the populations. Number 2 is choropleth maps. Number 3 is proportionate diagrams. And number 4 is isopleth maps, which shows the areas having same rainfall, same temperature. Iso means same. Isoheights are the lines which shows the areas having same rainfall. Isobars are the lines which shows the areas having same pressure. And the maps that shows such lines, that maps are called the isopleth maps. Thank you very much.